It's good to see MCs behaving like MCs. Something happened recently. Something that doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's fucking sweet. This is D-Respect communicating to you once again with something that intrigued me so much that I just had to share this with you. Of course, I've been gone for a bit of time, but those are personal reasons. But I'm here right now, and that's what counts. Okay, so you have Action Bronson, whom everyone has always said sounds like Ghostface Killer. I made a request video about it. I spoke about how he sounds like Ghostface Killer. Everyone says he sounds like Ghostface, yada, yada, yada. I wasn't in love with Mr. Wonderful, but I've got respect for Action. So Action is on Sports Nation, an ESPN show, and he's asked by one of the panelists, I'm not sure if it was Max Kellerman or one of the other guys, and they said, has it hindered your career that you sound like Ghostface Killer? Action Bronson then says, oh, it's really just an indifferent thing. I don't think it's really hurt me or helped me. So, I forgot what question was asked after that, and Action implied Ghostface isn't making music like I'm making now. So he's trying to say that he's better than him. And when he said that, I didn't think it was very shocking. When I originally saw the video, there was something, in the caption that made it sound very alarming, like Action Bronson disses Ghostface Killer. And then when I heard that, it wasn't really a big deal. The most offensive thing that I think that Action said was after one of the panelists had said something like, maybe Ghostface needs to remix Chicken Fingers and, get back into business. And Action replies with, he needs to do something. He needs to do something. Almost as if Ghostface is in this stage of desperation. He needs to pick up the pieces for his career. First of all, I love this. I love it because this is what creates the competitive nature. This is the competitive nature that I love about rap music. Okay? Now, what I didn't like about this situation was Ghostface's reply. At the beginning, I liked his reply. Now, Ghostface dropped a video, not sure, maybe it was yesterday or a couple days ago, where he's acknowledging Action. Now, most of you guys know that they made a record together, right? So you figured that there was no bad blood between them, but there's always that elephant in the room. So Ghostface gets up on the camera, he starts huffing and puffing, and he says, how dare you even mention my name? Totally fine with that. And he says, you can't fuck with my pen, you can't fuck with my sword. I am excited about that. I'm watching the computer screen, and I'm like, yes, Ghostface, you fucking tell him. He can't fuck with your pen, God. Start speaking in the Staten Island sort of slang. Yo, God, he can't fuck with your pen, God. So he continues, and he goes way off track because he then starts to threaten Action, saying that he's got shooters that are out of town and Action might not make it through the summer. Legitimate threats. And all the while saying that I'm going to send this to Max Kellerman, I'm going to send this to all these people. But I can't imagine that if he retweets or, ats them on Instagram and sends this video to them, I mean, what's Max Kellerman supposed to do with this? He's supposed to post that reply on Sports Nation and bring Ghostface into the studio to reply? It's stupid. I don't think he thought that part through. But I didn't expect that. At first, I thought it would just be some competitive hip-hop shit, just like Ghost started it off with. But then it turned into something else. There's a feeling that I always got from Wu-Tang growing up. Now, I'm more than aware that they made street music, but they did it with a poetic twist, with a poetic touch, and a touch of, I want to say, consciousness. Wu-Tang has always made me feel like they're certainly about that gangster lifestyle that, 90s music was so much about, but they were very socially aware. You can't drink your life away, fuck your life away. dream your life away, scheme your life away, because your seeds grow up the same way. MOP wasn't making records like that. You understand? So when Ghostface is on camera saying I've got shooters out of town and all this stuff, it's very strange for me to watch because I link Ghostface up to, having that bravado and sticking his chest out, but just not in that candid manner of saying, I will commit a criminal act against you, sir. It's very strange. And I also have to say that about 2-3 years ago, I saw Ghostface perform, and I've said this a number of times. There has never been an MC that I've seen on stage that just controlled the entire fucking stage. Ghostface has this bop, this walk, this demeanor that he has on stage that it just seems like he's absorbing the crowd, he's absorbing the lights, he's absorbing everything in the stadium, in the venue. This little thing where he grabs his crotch and he sort of just like stumbles across the stage, and there's so much style to it. Ghostface is a legend. There's nothing that Action Bronson can take away from him, and I think that Action Bronson is aware of that. That's why the feeling that I'm getting out of this is that Ghostface is overreacting. But it's good to see this. It's good to see this because it's the elephant in the room. Let's not try to act like we're okay with the fact that person A sounds exactly like person B. Now, we grew up on person B, and he is a staple within the hip-hop community, and we're just going to give this dude a pass. There has to be some sort of a feud here. I hope it doesn't result in, something stupid, because, as you all remember, Joe Budden said something crazy about Raekwon a couple years back, and Joe Budden got in front of the camera when he was doing his whole Joe Budden TV thing, and he got punched in his face, and I'm pretty sure that those people that did that to Joe Budden are very capable of doing that to Action Bronson. So we hope it doesn't go down that road, and we're hoping that it goes down in the musical mode, and it goes down in the form of battle records, which would be amazing. But I do get the sense that if Ghostface did something on wax, which I'm pretty sure he should be doing within the next week or so, I'm expecting something, a freestyle over anything from Ghostface. I think that would be amazing. But I'm suspecting that Action would probably take the high road, something to the effect of, I'm not even going to acknowledge this. This is bullshit. I don't have time for this, or whatever. But I would like to see a battle on wax. That would be amazing, and I have no idea who would come out winning out of that, because I can't really say that although Ghostface is a all-time great, I don't know how he would really deal with a battle record. And Bronson, I'd say the same for him. So the jury's still out if that's how it ends up going. But if you guys have any questions, please email me at d.podcast@gmail.com. That's d.podcast@gmail.com. And I will see you guys very soon.